Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 3, Love, Death, and Robots. I'm jumping all over the place, guys. We started with Episode 4, which was Night of the Mini-Dead. Then we jumped back to Episode 1, which was 3 robots, kind of a sequel to Season 1's 3 robots. This one called Exit Strategies, and we went around and saw how the apocalypse affected people. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I mean, the animation's great. Everything so far has been great, but I'm only into number 3 here. I really have never been disappointed with Love, Death, and Robots. I reacted to all of Season 1, some of Season 2. It is number 7, Episode 7 in the list of Season 3 shows. I'm jumping all over. I kind of am picking the ones that look interesting first. This one, it just had like an interesting animation, and it was called Mason's Rats. And on the thumbnail, it had rats that were functioning as a civilization, maybe talking. They were wearing clothes, I believe. This is the new thumbnail I'm using. I found it more interesting. I like how they used the 3 as the backwards B in robots. Or it's a backwards 3 that is a B, I should say, in the robots. Interesting. I like it. I like that it's in flames. It also gives the date. It came out May 20th, which was yesterday. Like I said, I watched 2 yesterday. I wanted to see if people were interested. Season 2, I dropped 1 or 2 episodes, and it didn't seem like people were as hyped for Season 2 as it was Season 1. I don't know. It also came out a year ago, maybe more, in the middle of like a pandemic. So I don't know, maybe that affected things. Maybe people didn't realize it was coming out, because I myself didn't know Season 2 was dropping when it did. And I honestly didn't know Season 3 was dropping. There is a trailer, and I don't even believe I've seen it. And I react to most of the trailers. I don't think I even saw the trailer for Season 3. So it snuck up on me. My guess is the trailer came out like a month or 2 ago, and it kind of just like went under the radar. I'm going to react to this. You guys let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do, full-on edited reactions, all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. There are dozens of shows over there that I just don't have the time to edit. Check out the link at the end if you want to check them out. If not, here we go. Love, Death, and Robots, Season 3, Mason's Rats. Might be a little high. Let's dial it down to 9. Sounds like Irish or Scottish music, and he's filling his drink.
Yeah, toothy wee shite.
You twitty wee shite. Oh, he almost shot his cat. Oh my God.
What the fuck is that?
It's like armed with a belt. They're ready to fight. Look at this. We got to cross the...
You know a good pest control company.
That's Mason. All right.
Fucking rebellion is what it is.
And he gives it to the cat.
Less Darwinian theory, more rodent killing hardware.
The TT6, a fixed
Okay.
guided pulse laser.
Look at the face. Horrifying.
Fire and forget.
Look at
I
this.
really need all this shit. Is this not a bit fucking overkill?
Online.
Oh my God. This had to have cost a pretty
We got a
penny.
kill already.
Oh my God, they shot his cat. Look at his face.
Was Susan. And I'll be expecting a discount.
Susan is dead. I feel like the rats are gonna circumvent everything. I mean, we have cameras though. They should be able to see what's going on.
Fire and forget.
Fire and forget. I feel like something, they took all the cameras out.
Little bastard.
I was worried this might happen.
Worried it might happen.
Mason,
Who worries about that?
TT15. That is what I call
Rat apocalypse.
We've recovered 4 of the TT6s. You had 5.
Ah,
Oh shit.
fucking rats trash.
One of the rats is using one of them. Look at this thing. Oh my God, it's like... Why is it getting so loud? Certain times it gets so loud. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Carry on. Oh, they're running for... Oh my God, this is so sad. Oh.
Christ enough.
Oh my God, they're literally having a goddamn war. Oh my. How many are there? It had to have killed like 100 of them.
Like World War fucking 4.
World War IV. Mason saved him. Does Mason respect them? Let's share a drink.
I salute your courage, sir.
I salute your courage, exactly. That's good shit.
Good.
I knew it, that's good shit. My god, it took a lot to get here. A lot of death.
Hello, this is Mason.
I want to return it.
I just need to...
Cancel the check. All right, guys, that was actually amazing. Everything that I would love. War, violence. We got, I'm assuming he's Scottish. I'm Irish. It was probably Scottish. A lot of people that watch my channel are Scottish. We talk all the time. I feel like this was Scottish. We have Mason. Mason's rats. So Mason is the guy who owns the farm. We have passed way into the future because they refer to it as, oh my God, it's like World War IV, meaning that there's already been a World War III. I forgot to mention this in the other video, but I don't know if there is a theme being established between all 9 of these videos. I don't feel like there has been in previous seasons. Has there ever been a theme, like an overlying theme that kind of connects all of them? Because honestly, if there was, and I noticed, I forgot. Because season 1 was the one I got really into, and that was 2-3 years ago, probably like 3 years ago at this point. And then season 2, I watched random episodes, and I don't think I even watched all of them. I might have missed a couple, and I wasn't really that into it on the sense of figuring out if there is a theme or anything to them. But I feel like there is a theme because Night of the Mini Dead showed an apocalyptic end of the world type scenario resulting from people banging in a cemetery and the undead rising. But in one of the scenes of that episode was people trying to get over a fence and there was an explosion. And then in the 3 robots, they showed the end of the world. There were people trying to get over a fence and they were incinerated. Then we saw that there was the button in that episode that did incinerate people, but it didn't mean that was how those people died, even though it looked like it showed it. But I'm wondering if somehow these are all connecting, like this is because the world ended and this guy's figuring out a way to get by after World War III and the apocalypse took out all the people and it became a thing because of the Night of the Mini Dead. I mean, I could just be theorizing like a lunatic, but I feel like just between the 3 we've seen, they all have a similar theme. An apocalypse has happened, World War III. I could just be building a theory in my head to connect the dots and I'm just making it all up so it seems like it makes sense. But so far it seems like it does. I'm going to jump into more. I don't know which one I'm going to jump into next, but that'll be the 4th one and we're pretty much almost halfway through. There's 9 total. I'm going to start paying mind to the fact that there might be a theme building, and I'm going to see if there's any similarities like Apocalypse and all these. Each of the ones I just watched were basically 10-minute episodes. If you guys are wondering why mine are so short, the episodes themselves have been under 10 minutes, and I am not allowed to show more than a third. So I have to chop out 7 minutes basically of a 10-minute video. So if you guys see 2 or 3 minutes and are wondering why, it's because I have to edit it down to barely nothing. Speaking of this specifically, extremely more violent than I thought. It reminded me of Watership Down kind of stuff. I can't remember the other books I used to read, but they were like Watership Down kind of books. It was where like the animals and the rats and the mice and all these things did an uprising and we were all fighting wars and battles through animals. Violent as hell. There were a series of books. Oh my God, what the hell was it? There was one in the series that was with an S like Salamander. I don't know. Salamander. I haven't read them in like 20 plus years. I can't remember, but it was violent as hell. Mason is going around, starts off with him firing a shotgun through a rat, blows it to pieces. His cat gets fried by this crazy security system. I mean, that was ridiculous, but they acknowledged the ridiculousness. Mason was like, how much is this going to cost me? This seems like some overkill. They literally put in flat screens everywhere with touch screens and security systems that literally laser blast rats. And the rats beat the first system. But then we got like an Ed, I think Ed 2.0 was his name. It reminded me of that. He comes out, it's like this giant scorpion robot thing, and this thing is just massacring rats. We see lasers going off day and night. He goes inside, sees it's just like a massacre, a slaughter. Rats are being exterminated by the dozens. He basically realizes this is inhumane, I guess. It took all that for him to realize this, but hey, better late than never, I guess. Right before the Scottish-looking leader of rats is about to get blasted or killed, he jumps in, he blasts the bastard scorpion robot, calls it in, says cancel my check, and we sit down and we have some shots with the rat. I knew right away when he drank it and he choked, I'm like, that's a good thing. If you choke, that's some good shit. I mean, not all the time, but in this case, I knew it was going to go that way because this guy looked like a drinker. and he had his shot, and he was mighty happy. The rats figured out a way to make the greatest of moonshine, I guess, in his barn. It was probably whiskey, being as it looks Scottish, but you get stronger moonshine than whiskey, usually. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I thought it was great. So far, we're 3 for 3. I thought they were all good. I also just did Jackass 4.5. It came out on Netflix. I didn't know. I did a little video on that. There's also other things like Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I'm also doing KGF today. So you guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon, dozens of shows, like I just said, you'll only see there. I just don't have time to edit it all, guys. So go check it out on the link if you're interested. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.